Hey guys, today I'm just going to give you my opinion on Star Wars, the beta that I played for the new Star Wars The Old Republic game. But anyway, I'll talk about that in a moment. Anyway, something completely unrelated. You know, I really am grateful to the internet and the humor from all over the world that you get to pick up on because, you know, it changes your way of thinking and viewing things. I know before I became an internet junkie, if I would have seen an advertisement on, like up the road, there's a truck that has an advertisement on the sign that says JKHOTDOGS. And I just know if it wasn't for the internet, I wouldn't be able to laugh my ass off at that. I mean, as soon as I see JK, I don't know what JK stands for, but as soon as I see it, I immediately think, hey honey, what's for dinner? Oh, we're gonna have steak and mashed potatoes and gravy and corn on the cob. Wow, really? That sounds delicious. JK hot dogs. Do my laundry. That wasn't sexist, shut up. I know one of my friends mentioned another similar place that is near his house that he likes to go to. It's called JK Yogurt. So of course that got me thinking, hey kids, who wants ice cream? Yay! Ice cream, Dad, you're the best! JK Yogurt. And when you're done eating it, go mow the lawn. You know, I really think I'd make a great dad. Anyway, so I'm just grateful for the internet for giving me such a joyous outlook on life. There's so many weird, hilarious things that you stumble upon in real life that you wouldn't appreciate nearly as much if you were not an internet junkie. Alright, now as for Star Wars The Old Republic, I did play the beta a couple months ago, and frankly, as far as the PvP goes, I thought it was complete garbage. It makes me really sad because I really like Star Wars, and I was really looking forward to it, but honestly, I don't plan on trying the game at all. The leveling was pretty fun compared to, I guess, most leveling MMOs, you know? I mean, it had a lot of the same, you know, go kill 5 of these, go get a couple of these off the floor, you know, typical MMO questing, rehashed crap. The thing that made it interesting was all the voice-acted NPCs. Some of them were humorous, you know, kind of funny, and that was good. But honestly, it gets old quick, you know what I mean? The whole questing system is different in the sense that they do have I guess, a bigger sense of interaction because you do have the voice acting going on with all the NPCs, but the quests themselves are just typical rehashed MMO quests for the most part. Still more interesting again, because it's a little more involved, like I said. But overall, don't expect anything really special coming out of that game. It's basically just another MMO. They really didn't do anything unique other than putting the work in for all the voice acting, unfortunately. Basically, as soon as I stepped into the PvP war zone, by the way, it just felt completely chaotic. And I don't mean in the sense that, oh, I'm new to the game and I don't know what the fuck is going on or what any of the abilities are. I had a good grasp of all the abilities for the most part, but sadly there's not a big variety. It's mostly just spam damage and then throw in some random little 4 or 5 second stun CCs here or there. It's very spammy, zergy. Honestly, like, even though I've played WoW for a million years and, you know, I've played it long enough to where I could easily quit the game for a better game, I will still give credit to Blizzard for the fact that their game has a lot of countering options. You know, there's no equivalent in that game to, like, ice blocking death coils or something, or just ice blocking or deterrencing incoming damage and stuff like that. There's no, like, outthinking your opponents. It's literally just, like, spam abilities. Pick a target, spam damage on each other. You know what I mean? I didn't like it at all. I won't try the game, sadly. Sorry, that sounds like terrible news, I know, but it's okay because you don't want your time to be too divided, right? Guild Wars 2 is coming out soon enough, and that game actually does look amazing. I haven't played the beta, but you don't really have to play a game to know what it's going to be like. If you see enough video footage of it, you know exactly what it's going to play like. The only difference is the guy you're watching play the game has his hands on the mouse and keyboard and you don't, but I mean, you can still get a really good idea of what the game's like, right? Guild Wars 2 looks really fun, amazing, pretty innovative in certain regards, and I'm definitely going to be playing that. So, and you know, with Diablo 3 and Guild Wars 2 coming out, there's going to be plenty of games to occupy your time that you don't have to worry about the loss of Star Wars. Now, of course, a lot of you are going to disagree with me and say, you know, I've played the beta and I think it's really fun. Well, I mean, if that's your thing, then that's your thing, but from my perspective, I really like PvP more than leveling. Leveling always gets old, so I look at PvP first when it comes to choosing a new game, and the PvP in that game is pretty atrocious, so I'm going to stay away from it. If you like the leveling and all the voice acting and stuff, then go ahead and play it. I've had a couple of people say also, like, well, when did you play the beta? A lot can change in a couple months. Well, maybe as far as, like, tweaks and balancing goes, but when a game is in its beta, that means the core functions and mechanics are already in place, and it's really just polishing at this point. There's no way that they could change the current Star Wars enough from the beta, especially in the past 2 months since I've played it, that would make it worth playing in my eyes. They'd have to revamp the whole core of the game to make it like that. Like, the movements and the controls are, like most MMOs, besides WoW, really clunky and not that great. I just overall didn't enjoy playing it whatsoever. I mean, the questing, like I said, was interesting for a couple hours, but then, you know, I realized, hey, it's just the same quests over and over again like any other MMO, just with voice acting. And the voice acting can only keep you entertained for so long. But I tells you what, as soon as Guild Wars 2 and Diablo 3 come out, I will be making videos of those. Maybe not so much Diablo 3, I don't know really if that's video worthy, because it's more fun to play. I don't know if people want videos of that, because, you know, they can pretty much go in and do the same thing as me. It's all hack and slash, right? Unless the PvP in the game is interesting enough. But as far as Guild Wars 2 goes, I will definitely be putting out videos. Me and a bunch of friends will be putting out videos on my channel here as soon as that is out and as soon as we can. So definitely let your friends know if they're interested in Guild Wars. We're going to be pumping out videos left and right as soon as that comes out. Of course, I'll most likely continue doing WoW stuff. I don't think I'm going to entirely quit WoW when Guild Wars 2 comes out. I'll try my best to play both, as well as Diablo 3. My god, this sounds like a delicious nerd buffet, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, that's all I really have to say. I will have more arena clips posted soon, so keep an eye out. I prepped a bunch of stuff, and my hilarious friend Anthony also recorded stuff. Funny bastard Anthony, so I'm going to be introducing him and putting some of his clips on here soon, and I think you'll like it. Dude's hilarious. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and peace out.